Okay, hi guys. Uh, Barbara here. Very nice to see you again. We are going to make a minion. I have a few minions here just to show you and give you some ideas, but I'm only going to make one today with you, okay? So this is our little beach scene. You can get these little dioramas on our website. At the minute we have a little beach scene and we have a dinosaur type one, which I shall show you. This one. Okay, so you can get either of those on the website if you wish, and you can make a whole scene with it. So I have done just that, just to give you some ideas of what kind of minion you could make. So I have one here sunbathing with his shades on. How cool is he? And we also have our little minion there with his little rubber ring and a little guy doing a little hula dance. So as you can see in the background, it's a beach scene. And we've got a little palm tree here. So I just thought it would be nice to make a little palm tree because we do love palm trees. So I made this. So that can go in the scene just like this. And then you can create even like a little storyboard. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. I'm only going to show you one minion and then you can make whatever type of minion you want. You might want to have him with a wee sun hat on or maybe digging in the sand. You can do that. Okay, so anyway, we are going to make a little minion. This is the wee dude that we are going to make today. Okay, so he's sunbathing on his towel. So that's what we're going to make today. Okay, so the colours that we need for that are red, blue, yellow, and black and white. Okay, so your three primaries and your black and your white. Okay, so that's what we're going to need. So we are going to take some yellow clay and we're going to stretch and fold it. Okay, let's put the rest away, whatever we're not using, put it away, turn the tub upside down, and you're going to stretch and fold. Okay, so stretch and fold that. And then we're going to roll that into a ball. Now you can make your minion smaller if you wish, okay? So this wee one here, mine are quite big really, aren't they? So you could make them smaller and make lots of minions. You could have lots and lots and lots. Okay, so we roll a ball with the yellow, okay? And we're going to make this into his body. So what I need you to do is using your high five hand, roll forward and back into a little short sausage shape, just like this. Okay, and we'll set that there. And what we're going to do now is give him his little shorts. So we need to take some red clay. And I'm going to take, you can see in comparison what sort of size that is. About a quarter of the yellow. I'm going to pop the rest away. Set it to one side. Stretch and fold on your red. And then we're going to roll it into a ball, guys. Okay, so into a ball shape. And then we're going to press down to flatten that. Flatten it down quite a bit. Okay. And then set your little dude on top. Turn him upside down. And with your thumb, bring the clay down onto your minion. Okay. If you've got a little bit of extra clay there, whenever you're bringing it down, just take your tool and just slice that off. Okay. Press that down. That's going to be his little trousers. Okay, now we're going to take another lump of clay. Okay, so two pieces about the size of a Malteser, so two of those. So if you can get that about the same size, that one's needs a little bit more. Pop that away. Okay, so you stretch and fold those and you roll two ball shapes. Okay, two ball shapes. Now, we're going to make these into two short sausages. And then we're just going to pop those on to the bottom of our minion. Okay. And then we're going to give it little polka dots. So what you need to do is grab your white, take out a small amount, stretch and fold. And the easiest way to do this, guys, is just to pinch off little bits of clay, roll them into a ball shape. Lots of those. All different sizes is fine. You don't have to have your polka dots the same size. Okay, so there we go. I have 7 of those. You just press and lift and pop those onto the trousers of your minion. And if you wanted to add some more detail, what you could do, okay, is to take the tool, the pointy tool. The other end of it has this little rugged edge. We're going to use it. And what you can do is just around the top of your little shorts here, you can press in and go the whole way around. He's going to be lying down, so don't worry too much about his back. Around, just to give it a bit more detail there, okay? So that's his wee shorts. He's looking good. Okay, so for the towel, guys, you can use any color that you want at all. And sometimes actually, if you have little bits of extra color, if you've tried to mix and it hasn't worked out, or you've just got a little bit of extra, things like this, you can use that up, okay? Because that's actually what I've done with this one here. So I have mixed some red and blue and a wee bit of green in there to get this sort of almost a purple color. But today we're going to use blue. So what we're going to do, okay, we're going to take a portion of the blue, big enough that it'll hold your minion, okay? So stretch and fold that. Roll a ball and then a sausage. Okay, try and get it even enough. So if you're using this bottom part of your hand, you should get that quite even, okay? So press down, spread that out, okay? Now, just flatten that down, okay? If you want to square off the edges, you can do, just use your pinchers and just pinch into the corner, okay, and make it a bit more squared off. So whenever you've got that, you just take your little minion, set him on top, leave room for his wee legs, okay, just set him on top, and every now and then lift it off the table, okay, or it might stick, okay, so to prevent that from happening, just lift them every now and then, okay. So we're going to give him some legs. So let's go back to our pot of yellow, and I want you to take out 2 pieces, I would say about just slightly smaller than a Malteser. Okay, so we need 2 of those in around the same size. And we're going to stretch and fold, and we're going to roll 2 little sausage shapes, okay? But roll a ball first to take out all the imperfections, all the little lines and wrinkles and creases. So 2 ball shapes first, and then we're going to make those into 2 little sausages. And to give them what might look like a little foot, just use your pinchers, and on the end of the sausage, just pinch the end, just so it looks more like a foot. Okay, so just use your pinchers, pinch the end, bring it up a little bit, and then guys, we're just gonna pop that on to the end of our red. See, I'm almost stuck. There we go. That's his wee legs. Okay, great. Now, we need to give him some sunglasses. So let's take our black, and we're going to take 2 little pea-sized amounts of clay. Okay, we learned how to make sunglasses in the tutorial for the emojis. So it's going to be the same thing. So 2 little pea-sized amounts, stretch and fold. Roll those into 2 little ball shapes. Stretch and fold, 2 little ball shapes. And then very gently with your finger, you're just going to press down to flatten those a little bit. And then if you turn them up on their end and give it a tap on the table, that'll flatten out the top of those ball shapes to make it look more like the shape of sunglasses, okay? And what we're going to do is we're just going to very gently touch those together. Just very gently touch those together. Just like this, and then just pop those on top, towards the top. And you don't have to stick them right down, okay? It's okay for them to be slightly off. You see that? Okay. So to put a little shine in the sunglasses, okay? Take a tiny pinch, really just very, very small pinch of white, and roll a tiny little sausage and pop that up into the corner of the black, okay? And then guys, you want to take a small pea-sized amount of black clay, and you want to stretch and fold. Roll a sausage, cut it in half, and these are going to be the two arms or legs of the sunglasses. So just roll two little sausages, and then just very gently attach those on to the sides of your sunglasses. Okay, now we're going to give him a lovely smiley face because he's happy that he's in the sun. So we need to take our little tool, the one with the scoop, okay, and we are going to very gently, I'm going to set this in my hand just to keep him nice and safe, and with that little scoop, make sure it's upright or you'll have a sad face, and you're simply going to push in, and you can move it to one side if you wish, and you could pull the clay down a little bit just to give him a really lovely smiley face. I'm going to try and show you this. Yay, he's a happy guy. Okay, so let's give him a little tuft of hair, why not? So take a little pinch of black clay, just a pinch, tiny amount. This is maybe even too much. Tiny little pinch of clay, and roll a sausage, cut it into 3 pieces. Okay, and then you're just going to join these together down at one end, so touch them together down at one end. If I can show you this, maybe gently. Okay, so you see that? Okay, and then where you've joined those is where you're going to pop that on top of his wee head. So I'm hoping that, there we go, you see that? Great, okay, so lastly is his arms. Okay, so take a little piece of clay, again about the same amount as we used for the legs, guys, so slightly smaller than a Malteser. Okay, give those a wee stretch and a fold, and again you're just going to roll 2 little sausages. You can squeeze the end of those if you wish to make it look like a little hand, and I have mine with his hands behind his head. So 2 little ball shapes first of all, roll 2 little sausages, boop, 2 little sausages, okay, and then again if you want pinchers, give it a squeeze. It makes it look a bit like a spoon, the kids would say in school. Okay, so we squeeze on the end there, and then that's the hand, so you don't want to attach that part to the body, so you just take your arm and pop it onto the side of his body, stick his wee hand behind his head, one on the other side, wee hand behind his head. He is one cool dude, and there he is. Super, isn't he gorgeous? Super cute. And we'll just pop him and his wee pal here. Whoop, get that wrong every time, don't I? Underneath their wee palm tree. And there they are, happy as Larry. See you later.